Let's talk about sensitive skin, and I feel like that's something that I can speak about until the cows come home, because every so often, just randomly, my skin can flare up, be extra sensitive. I can use products that I've used so many times in the past, and then all of a sudden my skin just goes nope. And I was inspired to film this video because recently I had a flare up. My poor face. I'm going to put a picture of me here and you can see in it how red my skin was, how tight, uncomfortable. And it was just one of the many times that my skin has flared. Now, I think what had happened was I was away for a night and I brought what I thought was my cleanser. Turned out it wasn't, it was the shower gel. Now, I didn't use the shower gel on my face. I'm not that crazy. But I did have a mini of a micellar cleanser that I've used before in the past with no reaction. But when I used it that night, I applied it, I squirted it onto my cotton pads, held it onto my eyes, and as I was like swiping it away, I could feel my eyes getting like really stingy and really dry. So I just used the rest of the cotton pad all over my face. And that was fine. It wasn't really, because I was trying to then rinse my eyes out and I was like, oh my god, it felt like there was sand in them. And even when I got into bed, I couldn't even like blink, it was that sore. It's my own fault. I woke up the next morning with super red eyes, really red skin, and I was like, oh no. But I couldn't wait to get home so that I could apply my usual skincare products that I've used for years, because my skin is sensitive, it can flare up, and these are the products that I know work for me. Now, if you're new here, I can only recommend products that I've tried myself, but I'm sure that there are lots of other products out there that work, and maybe as I continue with my flare-ups over the years, I'll be able to try out those newer products. But these are the ones that, when my skin is dry, is tight, is red, is sore, is uncomfortable, when I know that my skin barrier is damaged and isn't able to hold any hydration or moisture into it, I know that these are going to be used. And they're going to work instantly. And that's the thing when it comes to your sensitive skin and a flare-up. You want products that are going to soothe the skin right away, that you're going to see and feel results right away, because we don't have time to be waiting for things to kick in. Now, I will say that if you are in any way worried about your sensitive skin, don't be afraid to get in touch with your family doctor, because it could be something else. But for me, I know that the majority of my flare-ups are from products. So when it comes to your skin barrier, think of it as a shield, right? So if your skin barrier is like this, right, it can keep, and this is like a very visual image, it can keep the moisture in, but it can also protect you from any harsh products, any elements. It's like a shield. And if it's in any way damaged, it has like those little gaps in there, right? So not only are you going to lose moisture and hydration out of those little gaps, but things like pollutants can get in. If you have ingredients that are too harsh for your skin, they're going to get in. And if you already have sensitive skin, harsh ingredients on damaged skin barrier is just a recipe for not success. It's just a recipe for disaster. That's what I was trying to say. I couldn't think of the word. Anyway, let's talk about the products that I go to time and time again. When it comes to cleansing my skin during a flare-up, I tend to, like the rest of my routine, strip it right back and use products that are fragrance-free, that are suitable for sensitive skin, designed for sensitive skin. And I tend to not use water as much as I can. I much prefer products that I don't have to rinse off, but that's just for me. I find that if I wash my face with water, it can just dry out my skin just that little bit more. When I'm in the midst of a flare-up, I try not to wear makeup. Now, sometimes if I have to film, I do have to wear makeup. And that's where I will use my Bioderma, this one, the Sensibio, or Sensibio? I don't know. The micellar cleansing water. I've used so many different cleansing waters over the years, and this is the one that I go back to time and time again. It's so gentle, it doesn't irritate my eyes or sting my eyes. It gets rid of my makeup beautifully. This can be used on the face and the eyes, and I just love it. And as I said, I've gone through bottles of this over the years. It's just brilliant. Brilliant stuff. Another cleanser that I really like using is the Ultraceuticals Ultra Calming Cleanser. Now, they have a few products in the Ultra Calming range. They have a moisturizer as well, which I really like too. But this is a no rinse formula. This contains sodium lauryl oat amino acids, and oats are known for their soothing properties when it comes to skincare. It helps to calm, hydrate the skin, and it helps to manage the pH balance as well. So I like to apply a few pumps of this, work it all over my skin, and then use a damp cloth to swipe it away just really gently. You don't want to rub your skin too much at all when it's in the middle of a flare up, because you need to mind your skin barrier. So yeah, this is a big yes for me. Another one that I really love, it's the Avene Toleriane Extremely Gentle Cleanser. This is suitable for the eyes and the lips. I have another one in the bathroom that I used yesterday because I'm coming off the end of that flare up from a couple of weeks ago. Again, this is another no rinse formula. Apply it all over your hands. You can work it into the skin, or you can apply it directly to cotton pads and just swipe it. I like using products like this, like no rinse ones, on, you know, the reusable cotton pads. They're just that little bit more gentle on the skin. Or you can get those like micro fleece ones that are just I don't know, just feel like silk rather than like rubbing at your skin. And you can see on the label here that it says it's for sensitive to reactive skin, and that's what you're kind of looking for. You want to look for me anyway, I want to look for products that are specifically for the skin concern that I want to treat. I'm sure there are lots of other gentle cleansers that I can be using, but that's the ones that I tend to reach for, is the ones that are for specifically reactive sensitive skin. That whole Toleriane range is fantastic. I'm going to talk about one of the other products now in a second. So I've cleansed the skin, and if I'm feeling extra bougie, which is most of the time, let's be honest, I'll use the Avene Thermal Spring Water. I know, but hear me out. It says it's soothing and anti-irritating on the front, but I really like applying my hydrating serums and my other serums, like even on a daily basis, morning and evening, I will always use this. I just feel like the serums penetrate the skin that bit easier when they're applied to damp skin. So I'll apply a little spritz of this and then I'll go in with the serum. Now, this serum is new to me. I've been using it on this previous breakout, and it's the Roche-Posay Toleriane Dermallergo. Now, I'm a huge fan of the Toleriane range anyway from Roche-Posay, but this is new to me. So yeah, I was in the middle of that flare up and I was like, will I give this a go? I know that this is a bold move to try something brand new when you're in the middle of a sensitive skin flare up. But I thought to myself, no, you know you love the Toleriane range from Roche-Posay. Everything is dermatologically tested, suitable for sensitive skin. And I was like, I'm going to give this a go. And I'm so glad I did, because I could feel and see a difference instantly. It looked like my redness was lessening right after the first application. It has like a silky texture that when you apply onto the skin, it just, yeah, it instantly soothes my skin, and that's what I wanted. My skin had been so tight and I could feel it almost relax as I was applying this. It is an absolutely beautiful product for those of us with sensitive skin. I will have a bottle of this on the go all the time. It's so good. This is another product from the Toleriane Dermallergo range that I use all the time. It's from Roche-Posay as well, obviously, and this is for the eyes. Sometimes when I have a flare up, I can get little dry patches here, and sometimes on the inner part. I have like a little bit left on this eyelid there. I don't know if you can see I have makeup on. A little bit goes a long way with this, and it helps to hydrate the skin, that delicate skin around the eyes, because I have other products that I can use as like a treatment or a mask around the rest of my face, but I like to use something specifically for eyes that's just that little bit more delicate when I'm having a flare up, and this is brilliant. It doesn't irritate my eyes or sting them at all. Just fab. When it comes to eyes as well, I really like the Bioderma Atoderm intensive eye. So if you do have to wear makeup, you can use this as an eye makeup remover. So you just apply a little bit onto cotton pads, and then I like to hold them onto my eyelids. I kind of hold it over, let the product work, and swipe it away gently. And then it works as a treatment cream as well, so you can use it morning and evening on the eyes. Another product that I can't be without because it has so many different uses is the Roche-Posay Cicaplast Baume B5. I have used this for years, since it first launched. When it comes to sensitive skin, I love applying this as a mask, as like a treatment mask all over the face. It repairs and it soothes the skin, and it helps to support your skin's barrier. Again, we won't go into that again. What I really like about this is that it can be used by all ages. So if you have like kids or babies that have sensitive skin, you can apply this to it too. But when it comes to babies and kids and skin, any kind of issues, if you're in any way concerned, definitely go to your GP. But this is a product that can be used for lots of different reasons, but as part of your sensitive skincare routine, it's a wunderbar treatment mask. One of my hero products over the last like 12 months or so is the Avene Tolerance Control Soothing Skin Recovery Cream. This is like silk on the skin. It's one of those products that you feel and you see working right away. Your skin just, again, relaxes. It helps to support your skin's barrier, which we've spoken about before, and it nourishes the skin. It soothes it instantly, and if your skin is irritated or angry, it'll help to treat it right away. And again, it just helps to bring hydration back into the skin. Just checked on the website and it says you can use this on the face, eyes and neck. I've not used this on the eyes. I must give it a go the next time, because we know there's going to be a next time. The last product that I'm going to talk about today is the Sculpted Cloud Cream. I've been using this since before Christmas, so you can see I'm almost finished the tub. But the texture, it's lovely and rich, but it's also lightweight too. The first time I used this, I was like, oh my god, the texture is beautiful. It's like silk on the skin. It's like a cocoon for the skin. This is formulated to strengthen, hydrate, repair sensitive skin, dehydrated skin, and skin that's even sensitized as well. One of the key ingredients in here is ceramides, and that helps to protect the skin's natural barrier, and it has hyaluronic acid, fatty acids and vitamins as well to help hydrate, nourish, moisturize the skin. It's absolutely beautiful, and as I come towards the end of this, delighted to have a second one on hand. Now, when it comes to this, it doesn't have SPF in it, so that means it can be used in morning and evening. Now, I don't use all those products every single day. I just tailor them to how my skin is looking and feeling on a specific day. There are some days during a flare-up where my skin will be a little bit calmer, and I'll just continue on. So I'll usually use those products for a couple of weeks. I'll strip back any actives, any acids. I won't exfoliate at all because I don't want to damage my skin's barrier any more than it already is. I think I have the routine down to a T now, to be honest. And while I mightn't be able to predict what's going to cause a breakout, I know that I have my little army of products that are going to help to soothe and calm and nourish and hydrate my skin immediately. I'd love to know if you have sensitive skin or if you get flare-ups like that, what do you use? Let me know in the comments, because maybe there's other ones that I can try in the future. I think it'd be good to kind of give each other recommendations as well, because as I said, I can only recommend products that I've tried myself. Haven't tried all of the ones that are out there, but these are the ones that I go back to time and time again and have done over the years. I hope you found that video helpful, and I will see you in next week's video. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, goodbye.